Okay, so yeah, we're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm gonna start with a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna get to the 3D modeling on all the assets and stuff in a second. And then after that, it should be simple to do some stuff up. Okay. Unistring S, which contains lowercase and uppercase, return the length of the lines on drum that can be built with those letters. Letters are case sensitive, is not controlled. Oh wow, okay. Whoops, gotta read the chat. AA is not considered a palindrome. ABCCCCDD 7. Oh, so it's when you reorganize the letters too. This is not what I was thinking. Oh, so this is very different. This is very different. So it's you reorganize the letters and everything. So basically, all you gotta, oh, this is really easy. All you gotta do is figure out how many of each letter you've seen, and if it's an even number, then you keep using it, and you cut out the odd letters, odd amount of letters, because, or you can only have one odd amount of letter, because that can be the center, but you can't have any more, because, wait, no, hang on. Yeah, you can only have one odd amount of letters, and that's gonna add +1. The rest of them, you cannot have any, because, having more than one odd letter would mean that they can't go to the sides. The reason you can have one odd letter is because it can go to the center. Okay, perfect. Sounds good, sounds good. This is gonna be pretty easy, actually. Alright, so for int I equals 0, I is smaller than s dot size. Plus I. Yeah, usually, I gotta get back into the coding habit. One is palindrome that can be built from. So yeah, we're gonna have to have a map of each letter. So, unordered map. Character, int. Scene. And so, scene. So we're running through the whole entire string. Yes, you can. Using square. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Let me pause the music actually. So, scene I. Okay, why am I boggled up here? This should. I know exactly how to do this. I don't know why I'm getting confused. Scene. What am I doing? Okay, let's restart. Let's restart. Okay, so we're running through each letter. And we're okay. We gotta make sure. Okay, if we're going through each letter, the letter we're on, we gotta say, okay, have we seen it before? And if we have, then we can just add it to the map. If we haven't seen it before, or if we have seen it, yeah, we can plus equals. If we haven't, then we set equals to 1. And that way, there's no plus equals problem, because if you plus equals on like a nil value or something, then it kind of glitches out. So it should just be if scene dot, how to get, what is it? Scene dot found, scene dot contains, there we go. Si scene si plus equals 1, else this would mean we have not seen it before. Scene si equals 1. So with that, we're gonna get all the scene values, and then we don't even have to do a second for loop. We could probably do it here, but we just gotta check for the amount of even values. So there's two ways to do it. We can just do it. The simple way is just to have this for loop and then loop again through the whole entire thing, and then get the counts of everything. And then the other way to do it is to keep track of if it's been even or odd. So one thing that we will need for both implementations is int answer equals 0, and then we're gonna return it at the end. So it should just be I think that's right. That sounds right to me, but I don't know if it's right. Answer equals 0. So for every even, we plus equals. And then, okay, we're gonna have an odd count. That way we can watch it for if it's specifically, if it's already 1, or if it's 0. Okay, so how we're gonna do it is after all of this, what we're gonna do is if scene si mod 2 is equal to 0, meaning it's an even number. If doesn't equal, so if it's an odd number, odd count plus equals 1. And we have to check the odd count. If it's more than 1, if odd count is bigger than 1, else odd count minus equals 1. It's bigger than 1, then okay, let me think about this. So I think this is like the last thing I have to do, and then it should be just odd count minus equals 1, and plus equals the scene si. Else it should be something weird like this. It's like or ans. Because if it's an odd, then it means we subtract it. Its whole collection. Okay, let me run through this. So let's say test case A, B, C, 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 D, D. It would be, there's one A. So if it doesn't contain it, so it sets it to 1. And since it's an odd number, it's going to go to here. Odd count is going to equal to 1. If it's bigger than 1, then do this, but it's not, so it's going to do answer minus equals. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, so it should be, yeah, the real hard part is counting the odds. There must be a better way to do this, though. There must be a better way to do this. Is this the only way? Let's see. So it's a odd, odd, even, even. So you save one odd and you keep all the evens. So you keep one odd, which could be the B, and then you save all the evens. So the longest palindrome would be 7. For this one, it's literally just 1. And it should just return 1. It should just be 1. Answer plus equals seen. I mean, the real problem is knowing where. I know how to do it. It's just it's kind of like little tiny things. I just want to see what happens if I run this. Output 9. So yeah, this is where we minus it. So odd count minus equals seen as I. $13. Oh, ants. $3. Let me make sure this is doing what I think it's doing. See out. Okay, so it starts at 1. A, B, C, C. It kind of skips a lot of them. What? Well, I guess, oh yeah, because that's for the, this is showing only for odds. And then let's copy this again. For this one, we're going to do even. Where's the C coming from? Oh, it's because okay, all the first ones are odd, then it goes to even, goes to odd, goes to even. This one goes to odd, this one goes to even. So yeah, it's perfectly working. It's just my functionality is messed up. So let's just delete everything. And let's restart. So it's going to be for odds. We just have to keep one odd. So wait, let me think about it. Oh man, this is kind of weird. Because the thing is, you want the biggest odd. So no, we want the biggest odd. The biggest odd. Current biggest odd. If the odd is bigger than previous odd, subtract the previous odd and add the new biggest odd. think. Yeah, we want the biggest odd. So I guess we can have another value for like int biggest. We don't even need to watch odd count, I don't think. We just need to keep track of the biggest odd actually. So it would just be the one problem is yeah, we just have to keep track of the biggest odd. If seen as I is bigger than biggest odd, then we're gonna subtract the previous biggest odd, so we're gonna subtract answer minus equals biggest odd, and then we're gonna answer plus equals biggest odd equals seen as I, answer plus equals biggest odd. You could probably one-line this somehow, but for now it's whatever. Else answer plus equals 1. Wait, no. Biggest odd should be biggest odd 3. What? Oh. Because if it changes, then we gotta keep track of what the previous biggest odd was. Because yeah, it's overriding, even if it ends up as an even number. I could always just loop through the whole entire thing again. Find the biggest odd. There has to be a way to do it inside the loop though. Keep track of the biggest odd at the end. I'm wondering if this is adding like stuff though. Would it be better to just loop through? Because it would make it 2n. But I mean, in the end, we're still doing stuff here anyway, so. You know what? Yeah, let's just do a second loop out. Let's just do a second loop to get the biggest odd. Just do a second loop. Is there a way to how to iterate through keys? Oh. For constant auto reference. Yeah, you don't want to clone them. Alright. const auto reference, or it's dereference. No, it's dereference. So it's a key val inside of scene. And if value mod 2 doesn't, so if it's a odd number, what? What happened to the answer? Did I accidentally remove the part where I'm adding? Oh shoot, I did. Okay. Let's copy everything, undo everything. I think, yeah, this part. So let's come back down here, boom. Let's pull this here. Wait, no. I don't even have to do this. No. Because if I'm going to iterate through all this stuff anyways, I can just do it here. Yeah, I can just do ans plus equals val. Uh-oh. Oh. I think this is it. I think this should work. I don't see how this doesn't work. Oh. Yeah, this should work. Yeah, okay. I want to see how good it is compared to other stuff, though. What? Oh, we messed it up. Expected 903. How did we mess up? Okay. Something messed up here. Maybe my way of thinking is wrong. So it should be, let's say like AAA, DDDD. So it'd be AAA, C, CC, CC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you physically couldn't fit the other one in. But you could do it like this. I don't know. So I must be thinking about this wrong. What did I do wrong? Analysis. What does that do? Suggestions. No suggestion. I mean, I got it wrong though. I don't know why it's like... It's wrong though. Logical error handling in the character counts. So it's something here maybe? So it must be that I'm on the right track. I messed something up though. Okay, let's read through this. So if value is bigger than the biggest odd, biggest odd equals value. And if it's an even number, then we just add it, because it's a... What am I doing wrong? Okay, let's just check with the AI. What am I doing wrong? You're only adding even frequency characters plus the single biggest odd. But you can still use A to B for C5. So my count does 9. Is it not 9? But you can use A to... Oh, I get it. So I have to count the amount of odds that we have. For every odd, we subtract 1. Oh, I get it. Okay. That makes sense. So all we have to do is we don't do this. This doesn't make sense. Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. I think it was what we have to do is we get the biggest... No, we don't get anything biggest. We get every single odd. Let's use test case, yeah. So if it's odd, then we are going to odd count. It should be guaranteed to be at least 1. Answer plus equals val minus 1. Odd count plus equals 1. And then at the very end, if odd count or yeah, and we just remove this. If odd count is bigger than odd count mod 2 equals 0, meaning is it even, then we add 1. Oh, whoops. We got 6 here, why? So 2 odds. No, it should just be any time. If odd count is bigger than 0. There we go. I think this should work. Let's see how fast it is though. Yeah, that's really bad. It's because I'm doing a second loop. It's 100% because I'm doing a second loop. I could also do this in one line, so it'd be let me think about if I could put this in one loop. Because if I can, then that would be way faster. Or is this a... Let me try submitting it a second time and seeing if it changes anything. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay. So I guess mine is actually... It's probably just an adjustment thing where it's like a... Never mind. Mine is probably the same speed as everyone else. Let's see other people's submissions, though. To determine if a letter is eligible the greedy way, hash... Yeah. So what's the faster way? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Space complexity 1. Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think about that. Wow. It could increase. It increases with the amount of unique characters that are in string. Which I guess technically it was the alphabet for this case. Optimize greedy way. So what's this way? Notice every character with the... So is there a faster way than greedy way? Hash set. Okay, let's read the... So yeah, they're all greedy though, so... Odd frequency count. Is this what I did? This doesn't seem right. Something like this. Is it done exporting? 80%, okay. That seems kind of similar to what I did, but... Wow, that's really... 4 character in string. Frequency map of C plus equals... If odd frequency character count... Oh, that makes sense. And then you just minus 1, or you... It makes sense, I think, kind of. Okay, let's see the other one, though. Oh, what? So wait, why would this be faster though? Why is this faster? We can also create a smearing the longest. For character in string, if character set dot find doesn't equal. And I could always just do dot contains too, I think, with the newest update. What is the when 20, yeah, C++ 20 standard. Result plus equals 2. Because it means that, because we're going to remove it from the erase, we're erasing it from the set, and we're not adding it here. That means that we don't have to do any of the odd stuff, because the odd isn't being added. We just add 2 when it's even. Oh, wow. And then if there's still stuff inside the character set, because the reason we can do this is because we're removing them every time. And so if there is more than one, which is the same thing as what I did over here, we just add 1 to the result or answer. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's do it that way. Okay, let's just, I want to do this. This is a good way to learn. New. How do I restart? How do I restart? Reset default code. Okay. So what they did was a unordered set int, or no, character scene for C inside of S. What was it? Character C inside of S. Answer plus equals, or no, if scene dot contains answer or C, If it already contains it, then we're gonna scene dot how to remove from set. Erase. Is it just pushback? Insert. So now that we've done this, we can just oh no, we can do this in the one-liner. Do I need this parentheses? Could I just do scene empty then? Does that work? Wow, it works. Why is it slower though? Why is it slower? I feel like this is slower. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait. Maybe it's not? I don't know. Because yeah, erasing I feel like is not that fast. I feel like erasing is not a good way to do it. Isn't erasing heavy on... Yeah, I feel like erase is kind of bad. And then insert is whatever. That's like the same thing. But erasing... What does erasing do? C++. Automatically destroys and decreases. Yeah, it does so much. It does way too much. Maintaining is strict. Am I using unordered? I'm using unordered, so it shouldn't matter. Unless I'm thinking about this wrong. What was the solution? Dot end. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, it's still really slow. I don't know. Let me try copying the full solution. Yeah, it's still really slow. I don't know. I feel like the fastest way is a hash set. It does take less memory though, but it's like so little. It's very little less amount of memory. But I mean, technically it does, and it makes sense why. But it's just a lot slower. I don't know. Interesting. A sorting approach is also technically feasible. I feel like in this situation, you would never want to sort, because that's O n log n. Any sorting algorithm is always O n log n, right? What? That's n log n. Yeah, it's always n log n. So you never want to do sorting if there's a n method to implement. Good to know. Let's do one more and then we're going to modeling. Let's do more hash map. Another easy. I keep spamming easies, but I feel like a medium would take too long. Two arrays of strings. Did I already do this? No, I didn't. Okay. Given two arrays, string 1, list 2, find the common strings with the least index A common string is a string that appears in both list 1 and list 2. A common string with the least index sum is a common string such that if it appears at list 1 I and list 2 j, then I plus j should be the minimum value Shotgun, tapioca, burger, KFC. Shotgun. I'll put shotgun. So they both have Burger King. Happy, sad, good. Sad, happy, good. What? Given two arrays of strings, list 1 and list 2, find the common strings with the least index sum. It's always the descriptions. I have no idea what this is asking. A common string, like a... If I could figure out what it was asking, I could start working instantly, but it's like a... The wording is so confusing. A common string with the least index sum is a common string such that if it appeared at list 1 I and list 2 j, then I plus j should be the minimum value among all other common strings. So I'm looking for the string with the I plus j being the minimum, but then why can there be multiple among all other common strings? What? What is UCSD? Oh. Oh, it's the restaurants in here, probably. That's funny. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try thinking through this one more time. So, a common string is a string that appears in both list 1 and list 2. Makes sense, 100% makes sense. That, I have no problem with understanding that. But a common string with the least index sum, actually no, what do we need to return? All of the common strings with the least index sum. Oh, so we're returning every string that has the same least index sum. Is that what it is? Yeah, so happy, sad. So the output was sad, happy because they're both 1. But if there was one at like 0, then it would have been that one. Okay, it's finally making sense. Okay, that question is so confusing though, but so now all we gotta do is ij should be the minimum value among all common strings. Will there ever be the string twice? All strings are unique. All strings are unique. There's at least one common string. Perfect. Okay, this is easy. This is easy. Okay, map. Unordered map string int scene for int I equals 0, I is smaller than list 1 dot size plus I. So we're gonna go through list 1 and then we're gonna basically populate the first list with every single word along with where we saw it. So scene list 1 I equals, and since they're all unique, we can just do equals I for int I equals 0, I is smaller than list 2 dot size plus j. The one thing is actually no, because the we could do it like this and it would technically kind of work because but there might be some that are in list 2 but not in, wait, no, but since they have to be in both sides, actually no, this works actually. So since they have to be in both, what I'm wondering though is do I want to do a third for loop to go through the map and get all the ones with the lowest int least lis equals math dot huge Well, I mean, I guess I could just do... What does it represent? Least index sum. So since it's within 1,000, I can just do like 1,001. And we don't have to worry about that. If scene dot contains list to I, meaning this is a secondary, meaning it's shared, that's when we can do the list checks on it. So we're gonna get scene list to I equals this I think, wait, not list. My train of thought always gets messed up. Yeah, my train of thought is completely messed up. Dang it. I don't even know what's going on right now. So if scene contains list to I. So what is list to I? That's the word at list to current position. Meaning, okay, this is a in both vex. So we want to just get it out. And this int index sum equals this plus I. If index sum is smaller than this, then this equals. So we're just gonna get the least index sum from here, and then to do the actual creation of the actual vector. We're just gonna do it once right here. And you know, I could technically make a vector right here and do it within this loop, but the reason I'm not gonna do that is because if I do that, there's a huge problem where I would have to constantly be destroying the vector, remaking a new vector multiple times, when you could just like do it down here, having only one vector and just only adding it whenever I need to. I think it'd be faster to do it like that. Vector answer for int I equals 0, I smaller than this. What's up? How's it going? How is it going? I just wanted to pop in here before I sleep. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, you know, like I'm about to get into like the 3D modeling stuff and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to do a little bit of a warm up on the brain, basically. Just a quick warm up coding stuff, you know. But yeah, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by. Plus I. Should probably say I. How's C++ progress coming? It's going pretty good. I'm just doing like a huge refresher on everything, trying to remember how everything works, and it's going all right. Because school's about to start up soon, and so I kind of gotta refresh my mind on like all C++ stuff. And in fact, I want to get better anyways at C++, because I think that's probably like one of the best languages to get good at. Also, how's your day? Day's been pretty good. How about you? How about you? Day's been pretty good. Finished the song and everything, so good stuff. I like a spicy pepper. It was like 30,000 like a Scoville unit something. That thing was spicy. That thing was spicy. But I ate one of those. Just, you know, the usual. Um yeah. Answer dot push back, and then we're gonna do then scene. Oh no, we just gotta go through the unordered map, so we can just do oh wait, no. Oh, this is kind of hard actually, because I gotta be constantly watching the least index sum. So what I could do though is I can manipulate the previous list. So I can manipulate list 1. List 1 I plus equals I, and that way I can just go through list 1 dot size, and then we can just push back if list 1 I equals least lis, then we can push back the answer, and we should just be able to return from here. And hopefully this works. Oh, whoops. You're submitting too frequently, shoot. Oh, character, list 1, Oh, scene. Whoops, I meant scene. Scene list 1. Oh, list 1I. Whoops. Oh, push back, this one I. Oh no. So something's going on here. Something's going on here. Did we get any outputs? None. Okay. That's not good. Yep, this one. KFC, shotgun, Burger King. So those should all be shared. KFC, shotgun, Burger King. Yep. So I guess the problem is over here where it's like a int index sum equals scene. Not sure. Maybe I need some music. Okay, yeah, no, this music is distracting. Holy crap. So yeah, I think I'm on the right track, but I'm just boggled down by what's going on here. So index sum equals scene I. Let's print this out. I want to see what index sum is. Whoops, list one. Oh, am I not allowed to? List one I is a string. Oh, yeah, no, it's a character, so I shouldn't be modifying it. Oh, yeah, this doesn't make sense. It should be scene. Oh, is that the reason why it was not working? That was a problem, though. I think I have a different problem now. Print or standard or C out scene list one I and line. Six. So it should be 0 plus 0, 1, 2, 3. So it should be 3. Oh, but I have to plus I? No, but I'm already doing the plus I right here. Whoa. Something's going on. I guess there's the problem. Actually, no, because if I'm looping through list one, getting all those words. No, actually, no, we should be fine because we are getting every word from list one, putting it with the position that we saw it. Let's make sure that's what it's doing. Standard or C out. What does STD stand for? C++ standard? Yeah, standard. Scene list one I and line. I line end line. Okay. I just want to check shotgun 0, tapioca 1, Burger King 2, KFC 3. Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect. So this is working perfectly. It's populating it with where it found it. And now it should be over here. It should be oh, you know what? I see what the problem is. So it's I gotta figure out where scene. Okay, I'm going to probably clear this out. Or I'm gonna comment it out at least. I think the problem is that, so it's gonna be the logic I did for like a getting. So it's if we want to get the index of the first one, it's gonna be index sum equals scene list one. We got it indexed by the word, which would be list 2 I. Yeah, that's what the problem was. Plus I, which would be the current position. Yeah, this is gonna fix it, I think. And then now all we gotta do is scene list 1 I plus equals I. So yeah, we're adding the current. Oh man, this is this is supposed to be easy. This is hard. What's up, bro? How's it going? How is it going? I'm doing good, pretty good, by the way. I'm doing pretty alright, pretty good. But yeah, it's gonna be another day of 3D modeling and random stuff. Oh. Okay, I messed this up then. So, scene is a string. So this should be a string. List 2 I is the word at the current position. Oh no, so we want this. The word at the current position, we want to get its lookup. So no, this is right. But yeah, also we're gonna be doing, I'm just gonna finish this and then I'm gonna get to 3D modeling basically. That's kind of what's going on. I just want to finish this up real quick. What? Wait, let me print this actually. Let's print index sum real quick. Index sum. Why is it 3? It shouldn't be 3. Because it should be 0 plus whatever this is. This is a 5. Oh wait, no. 0 plus 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, it is 3. Wait, so then why is it getting it wrong? It is 3. It is 3. Alright, I'm gonna do this later. I can bookmark it. Only data you submit. No, I can't. Never mind. Alright, then I'm gonna keep working on it. I know I am doing it right, but I just don't know how to do it right. Or don't know how to do it. I think it's GG. I think it's GG. Okay, let me think about it one more time. So it's a start at I0. We're looping through. If scene contains list 2 I. And list 2 I is the word. So let's start setting up words. So string word equals list 2 I contains the word. Look up the word, the index of the word in the first array, which is what this does, plus I. And that should be the index sum. Yep. And that's going to work. And if index sum is smaller than the current LIS, which is 1001, which I guess we should, let's set it to 9999 for now. It doesn't really matter what it is as long as it's bigger than the limits over here. LIS equals index sum. That's right. So this should be right. Now we're collecting every single string with the least index sum of 3, I guess. So for every single string inside list 1, we're pushing back list 1I. Something must be wrong here, I think. So because we're printing out every single string. Oh man. This is why I hate coding, bruh. Like little tiny thing. It's something tiny for sure. It's something tiny I'm missing. Something tiny. I equals 0. I is smaller than list. This is just the boilerplate. Scene list I. So the current word. Wait, why are we oh. Wait, no, but scene I look up, this should be the word. No, this should be the word. Wait, no, this is the amount. This is also the amount. LIS. And then I think we probably have to add it over here. So it's probably scene word plus equals I. Is that why? KFC 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4. Oh, so the reason why that happened is 0 1 2 3 is because KFC doesn't have a second value inside of here, so it just defaulted. So we also have to make sure that it's inside of both. Bruh. So how do we check what words we can pop them, or no? C++ is the hardest language. Yeah, bro. It's intense. It's intense for sure. I think, yeah. I know what the problem is though. I think I'm basically there. It's just like a very small thing. Yeah, so like this one is adding Tapioca Express because Tapioca Express is a 0 1. And the lowest was 1. But since it's not in both. Okay, so that's a simple fix though. I think we're there. I'm gonna remove all the prints. I think we're there. All I have to do is just do a double check to make sure that it's in list 2. So I can do an unordered. This is a pretty weird way of doing it, but this is not the right way to do it for sure, but I'm just going to do it like this because I want to get it over with. ASDF. In list 2, we're just going to do if scene contains word. ASDF dot insert word and ASDF dot contains list 1i. There we go, that should fix it. Perfect. Okay, submit. I think this should work. I just want to see like how good it is compared to other people. Beats 36%. I mean, it's not the worst, but yeah, this was not the best way to do it for sure. This was not the best way. I kind of did some weird stuff at the end. Solutions. I want to see what other people were doing. Using hash map accepted. Oh, they only have Java implements. I can still read it though. So hash map, new hash map. Yeah, honestly, I won't even lie. Java might be harder than C++. There's just so much of this like goofiness to it. It's like I don't know. There's just a bunch of goofiness to it. Let's have AI analyze. Think, what's the better way to do this? You don't need the unordered set. Yeah, I didn't think so. The key is scanning list 2. Whenever you find the restaurant that's also in this one, and immediately compare it to index sum to the current best. The problem is, how do you go backwards then? Or the important part is this. So if you find a better restaurant, throw away all previous answers. If you find one tied with the best, add it. Oh, and the reason we can do this is because the indexing will only get smaller, or will only get bigger as you go further. Or I don't know, whatever. I'm out of here. Okay, Blender time. So we gotta do axe, pickaxe, droplet, blood altar, and then we're gonna do the bosses. I want to get at least the axes and pickaxes done, and then we'll take it from there. Also, this is done. Okay, not bad. I think the quality on my videos are a bit too low. It's probably because my monitor is like a 1600 instead of 1900 by 1200, so it's like a downscaled. I'm just gonna upload this real quick and we should be good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this running in the background. Plugins, manage plugins. Let's remove the old version of ZV. Yes, this one. I'm gonna delete it. There we go. And then toolbox. Yeah, there we go. So we got stone axe. Yeah, we can just like pull one of these, honestly. Not even bad at all. Maybe a little bit bad, I don't know. This one kind of looks bad. Okay, we're not using that one. Stone axe. I actually need a good stone axe. Stone axe. $2, are we? Yo, your model is not worth $2, bro. I'm sorry. Holy crap. Bro just threw on like some random axe. I didn't even know you could have a paid item inside the toolbox. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is kind of what I'm going for, but it isn't. Why does it look like this? It's like a little extra string in the... Oh, why's my mouse moving like this? Whoa. I didn't even know you could do this. Whoa. Alright. Stone axe. This one's not bad, but it's also kind of bad. No. This one is the best one, but it's like a tiny. Oh, this one looks good. I think this is it. It looks like something that I could have made as well. Nice. So we got one axe. We just need a scrap axe. Rusty axe. That works. That works. I kind of like the handle of the other one though. See, maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy the handle from this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna folder handle. So there's one that I'm missing. This one. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. So we got the handle. We can copy this and then paste it into here. Move it over. And delete the old handle. Let's change the material on this part so it's a... Wait, what? Mesh. Delete that. So there we go. We got stone axe, scrap metal axe. Now we just need a metal axe. Which we could probably just pull this holy crap. Okay, not this one. I think it's giant. Not that one. Axe. Let's find a good axe head and then... This one looks alright, and I think that's all I need. Never mind. Oh yeah. Why are these always like giant? Oh, it came with a tree, that's why. Why did they come with a tree? Where even is the axe? What? Choppable tree with a... Where's the axe at? Alright, maybe not that one. There we go. Basic axe. This works. I just gotta change the material. Unison. Metal. Ununify it. Union. Oh, wait. Oh, that's just naturally like the edge. I don't think they actually changed the color. Or did they? No, it's different. Definitely a different color. Alright, either way, it should just be as simple as a... delete handle. And we can probably just use this somehow. Duplicate this, move it over. Move this up here. Not bad. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Now we just gotta delete the original head. And drag this into here. And we got all 3 tiers of axes. I can recolor them later too still. Now let's get to pickaxes. So we need stone pickaxe, perfect. Starting off strong. Starting off pretty strong. That's a good one. And then metal pickaxe. Pretty good too. Maybe I can find a better one though. Yeah, this one's better. And I just need a rusty pickaxe. No. Yeah, no. I'll just copy this one and have it rusty. Oh wait, it's a whole model. Oh man. Okay, that changes stuff. Because now I have to find a different pickaxe. Head. Is this one? This one looks good too, okay. Maybe I'll just use this one. It looks kind of weird though. Yeah, I'm just gonna import my old pickaxe. I think for this one I'm just gonna import. Holy crap, we're up 3 subscribers today. That's crazy. That's crazy. Usually that doesn't happen. Okay, so that's the... For now, this should work. Let's copy this. Alright, go look on the game. Sounds good, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know. I'll see you around. I'll see you around. Thank you so much for dropping by, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's gonna be good stuff. This works. Yeah, I'll have to recolor everything for sure, but for now this should work for pickaxes and axes. Droplet, moon altar. Okay. Droplet. I just need to find one that's like a... Holy... Not like this. No way. This might be it. They gotta turn on smoothing. This is close, but it's not. Maybe if I put on effects, it should look better. So let's copy some of this stuff. Let's remove the fire. Let's decrease the size on these. It's gonna be a little bit dark right here. Maybe the materials are on glass. It should have had auto smoothing on. It would make it look so much better. I guess this works though. Partially. Maybe I want to z-index them up though. Maybe I don't need the 3D model for blood though. Because what I was thinking was I could do it as an item they collect from killing zombies. So maybe instead of having an actual droplet, it's going to be a currency that you get for killing enemies. And then it collects into like the server's blood storage, which you can use to summon bosses from the blood altar, which would be pretty easy. So we actually we don't need this, we just need a blood altar. Oh. You know what? I'm going to end the stream here. Only because I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna be back. Yeah. I think I gotta end the stream here. It's been, yeah. I've been on, because I did like 6 hours just now on this music channel or something, and then another 2 hours, so it's like 7 hours. Okay, I'm gonna have to end the stream here, but I'm gonna be back on tomorrow probably. Yeah, shoot. Whoopsie. Yeah, it's just, I think, yeah.